Hey guys, welcome back. Sweet Tooth here with part 2 to Aliens Dark Descent. Our playthrough is going to continue with, we're going to get familiar with the ship here, and yeah, so let's go ahead and just get right into the video. We got some tutorial type stuff going on here, and then we're going to get ready to go on our first deployment, and yeah, so let's go.
I'm Administrator Hayes, I know. I don't want to seem unwelcoming, but I don't really have time to talk right now. A lot of Marines are hurting, half my orderlies are dead, and the medbay's being held together with baling tape.
How many casualties are we looking at?
Between the platforms and the crash? At 20. And that'll double before the day's out. There's another 10 unaccounted for in Hangar Bay 3, but the doors are decompression sealed, so we know how that'll go. It'll get worse still if I don't get back to it, so if you'll excuse me.
Yes, sorry.
Get the fuck out of my way. Alright, so the medical corridors is where we can spend these points here, and they're physician points, assign a physician. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and assign that, and
understood.
Heal our Marine. Later on, we'll be able to treat them for their stress and their stress-related, I don't know what you want to call it, illness or, trauma. Yeah, I guess that's a better word for it. You can clear them of their trauma, and they'll be more effective. Obviously, the less trauma and things that they have, the more less likely they will be to kind of falter in the field. So let's go ahead with the workshop.
Hey, new girl. Sorry, but I'm pretty busy right now. Crash buckled half the support bulkheads. That's all I can do to stop this place caving in.
All right, I'll let you get on.
Thanks.
Yeah. Let her get on. So the workshop is where we're going to be purchasing our weapons from. We'll unlock these as we go. Pretty standard stuff.
Administrator Hayes, I can't tell you how glad I am to see another Weyland-Yutani face aboard. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Becker. The company assigned me to the ship in order to oversee trials of a new cryo-sleep routine. But I can't see that happening now. Look at the state of my lab. Months of vital research gone. If I at least had power, I could salvage the backups.
This guy talks like
brutes
William
keep
Shatner.
ignoring me. Perhaps you could...
Sorry, Doctor, but they're not exactly friendly to me either.
It's not about friendly. Who holds higher authority? A Weyland-Yutani executive or your typical Marine? Where does half the USCM's funding come from? Who provides their weapons? You might want to push them. I'm sure they'll back down.
Thank you, Doctor. You've given me a lot to think about.
Well, of course I have.
Deputy Administrator Hayes to the bridge. Hayes, please report to the bridge. All right. This is what the short-range frequency receiver picked up. It's a distress message from a nearby colony.
This is Sheriff Newman. That Hill Johnson they're killing everyone! We need help! The barrels fire too poppy!
Oh no.
You thinking what I'm thinking? We have to go there. See for ourselves.
What? I feel for those people, but we're blind here. If we're to save anyone, we need proper comms.
We got them. The Otago, Hunslet's dropship, our vehicles, my Marines, they all speak the same language. Courtesy of the USCM comm system.
That's not what I meant.
It's a military decision, Hayes, which means it's my decision. Those folks need help.
Fine. What do you need from me?
Well, normally I'd lead the squad and an officer'd run oversight. You know, intel, tactical, from the ARC, our armored recon carrier. I can do that. But I need you to handle the rest from here on the Otago.
Oh. I thought I wasn't military.
Don't I know it? Listen, if I'm gonna keep my people alive, I need someone with smarts for when mine falls short. If it helps, this ain't exactly what I signed on for either. Welcome to the Colonial Marines.
All right, sweethearts, you heard the man and you know the drill. Assholes and elbows. Let's get ready to go on this first deployment here. I gotta say, I really appreciate having characters that are not so fucking bland and inept. Aliens Fireteam Elite, I could not stand the narrator, the sergeant that was supposed to be like calling out things to you and that kind of things. It's like it just like, oh man, she was just so ridiculous and annoying. It just bothered the hell out of me. It's just really refreshing to have characters that actually have character, I guess you could say, and they're written far better than they were in Fireteam Elite, in my opinion. And it's really refreshing to have a game that's focusing so much on themes from the movie. And it's just a really good feeling to finally have an Aliens game that gives you that experience that I've always wanted, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have too. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So we're going to pick our location. And I don't believe we can customize our Marines until the second deployment, so we're just going to have to be okay with the way they look. Highly recommended if this is your first time playing. I would definitely try to make your Marines, try to give them as much character and individualism as possible, because it really makes you care about the squad that you're commanding. And I just find it's just such a cool way to play the game, where you're attached to these characters and you don't want anything to happen to them. So the more attached you are to these Marines that you have at your disposal, the more you give them character, the less likely you are to kind of just use them as cannon fodder, because if one of them ends up dying, it's kind of, you end up feeling something, which I think is really cool.
Understood. Uploading mission data.
Alright, so they look whack, but we'll take care of that later. Just gonna go ahead with basic stuff. We get loaded up here, and I love this, guys. Just being able to see you get loaded into the dropship and get dropped off and all that stuff, it's so immersive.
All right, Marines, listen up. I know we're hurting, but we got us a go mission. We pulled in a partial signal from the settlement of Dead Hills. We don't know exactly what's happening there, but after what we've seen on Pioneer, we can't take any risks. We'll start by securing the landing control zone. From there, we'll take a look around, see what's going on. Keep your eyes open for survivors. Be ready for a firefight. Even a bad day can get worse.
Welcome to the New World Order. I'll be running tactical from the ARC, while Hayes runs support from the Otago. Administrator Hayes, are you settled in up there?
I think so. This tech's old, but I can work with it.
Don't let Corrigan hear you say that. Okay, standard recon. Get the perimeter gate open, and let's see what's going down in this burg.
On it.
Yeah, guys, so, like, here we go. And this is just, like... I really could not ask for anything more. Like, this is the experience I've always wanted from an Aliens game. You've got the APC right there, and it's not just there. It actually will give you support. And you, later on, will be able to call it to different points on the map.
Too quiet.
And if, you know, if we're somewhere, if we're, like, over here somewhere, and we're retreating, that, like, you know, we're getting our asses handed to us by the alien, and we gotta pull out, and we can call it almost, like, to the nearest position we can get to, and,
on my way.
You know, get the hell out of here. But yeah, it's just, it's so cool.
Administrator, did we receive anything more from Sheriff Souza?
Not a word. I don't like this.
Roger that. Squad lead. Sounds like our first task is to secure the landing control zone. If things go south, fall back to the ARC and let the big guns do the talking. Do you hear?
Move on! Door's locked.
Run a bypass. Let's get in there.
Copy.
Copy.
And I love, like, the environments look great. Like, they're so well done. Even though they're miniature and you don't really get to see, like, you know, right up, but they're, like, you can tell that they're really, like, they're really fleshed out.
From up here. Do you see anything?
Not a soul. Place is a real ghost town.
Don't you worry, none, Sarge. You've got a squad of big, strong Marines to keep you safe.
Like, we get the loot system. This, if you guys have played, like, the old, the original Fallout games, it kinda gives me, those type of vibes with, like, the loot system and that kind of stuff. I love how the squad moves as one entity. It's, and I love the flashlight here. You can pan around with a specific
Stay frosty, Marines.
Marine's shoulder lamp.
Let's see what's inside.
Yeah, everything here looks great. Like, it's just so, I'm really impressed.
What have we got?
Satellite communications access looks intact, which is more than can be said for the operator.
No answers here. Looks like he killed himself.
Guy must have hated his job.
Don't we all?
If you're done, how about getting me plugged in?
Roger. Accessing terminal.
Come on, team!
Establishing satellite uplink. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Link established.
Looks like someone put the colony on lockdown.
It sounds a lot like Sigourney Weaver, come to think of it.
If you can get to the township HQ, you should be able to shut off emergency status. That'll open up the doors. I can also scan for the settlers' personal data transmitters from there.
Okay, squad, you heard the lady. We'll get this door unwelded and continue our path towards the colony headquarters.
Okay,
Cut that door open!
See, I just, like...
Door opened.
None of the other games have really captured the feeling of, like, the squad aspect as well as this game does, and I really think that's attributed to the style of game this is, like the top-down, I don't want to say point and click, but it just, like, it really, you know, it really kind of, it's really cool to see.
We're not getting through here. Looks like someone wasn't taking any chances. chances.
Squad lead, use C4 to clear the wreckage.
It's really cool to see.
On my way. Planting
You know, the
C4.
squad moving through the environment and
Get down,
just
it's
be,
gonna
you
blow.
know, be a part of everything. It's
Hurry
just
up, you
so
sluts!
great.
Well, I'm nowhere here now.
Come on, team!
You know what this reminds me of?
We don't know it was those creatures. Could be an uprising, could be anything. Stay frosty, Marines.
Ain't no uprising. Just like the sound design, the music, like you hear the wind whistling in the background, like it's so good.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
What the hell is that? Looks like some kind of skin.
Did they not teach you about biohazards in the USCM? Don't touch it!
You done? Good. Marines, there's something in here with us. It doesn't take a genius to guess at what. Stay sharp.
Move on!
On it. Planting C4. Get down, it's gonna blow!
And like I can't tell you how much I loved seeing the Marines in, like, they look like they did in the 1986 film, and that's just, you know, I find almost every game it's, you know, some variant of, you know, whoever made the game's take on the game. It's like, we don't want your fucking take. We want to be in the shoes of the
You've
Marines
watched too many
in the
movies.
film.
It was built by
okay?
the way you. It'll hold. Get upstairs.
On my way.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Get out of here, now!
Fuck.
What the hell just happened?
Lift's fracked. Nearly took us with it. We'll need another way out.
Told you! Frickin' told you!
Come on, team!
I really like, oh man, guys, like this corridor, guys, just like look at it. It's beautiful. It's just so, like, so well done. And like there's a lot of things kind of thrown in
You're at the HQ. You should be able to deactivate lockdown.
Roger.
that kind of tie in with
Affirmative.
isolation as well. Like I really love how like even Fireteam Elite kind of wove some aspects of Alien Isolation in there, which kind of really I really like how it's all kind of interwoven now.
Stay.
Deactivating now. Let's hope this works.
Okay, now let's check out the colonists' personal data transmitters. For that, I'll need the sector map. Go ahead and find it.
Move on!
That's another great mechanic, guys. The sector map. You know, you see them use it in the movie, and it's so cool to have it have an actual purpose. So what you do is,
all right, let's see what's in there.
you have to spend a wrench, but then you'll be able to, you know, you can see the entire floor, which is great. It's so good. do we... Okay, there we go. It's just showing us. Yeah, so we have both floors are now completely revealed.
I'm reading 7 signals with vitals. Wait, one's right inside the room.
Hey, you in the locker! My trigger finger's itching, so come out. But come out friendly-like, yeah? Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I just don't feel so good. Calm down. We're not going to hurt you. What happened here? It got me. It got me like the others.
It got him? What does he mean?
All right, settle him down.
Something... I had something on my face, and then...
What the hell?
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Screw that! I'm out!
He said something latched onto his face. I've seen that. It's what happened to McDonald and the others on Pioneer. I think these creatures use us as incubators.
What the hell are you talking about?
The creatures on Pioneer, the thing we just saw, they're the same. One grows from the other. That's probably why we found that skin down there.
So we could be seeing a lot more of them here? How many?
What's the population of Dead Hills? I'd start there and hope for better.
Shit, man, I don't like that. Great, that's just great.
Securing from emergency lockdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
South door is open. Stay alert, Marines. These things can attack us from every direction now.
Yes, fucking ant-hive I don't want to be going into, that's for
Hurry
sure.
up, squad!
Harper, what am I looking at? An ingress point, maybe?
You think this is how those things got in? Squad lead, deploy a field spotter. I want to know if anything comes out of this hole.
This is like our abilities. You know, you got your shotgun, the grenade launcher, you got flares, suppressive fire, and there'll be more as we go along.
Deploying motion tracker. Motion tracker activated.
Nice work, team. If something comes out of there, we'll get a reading. Now let's get back to those survivors.
Let's see what's inside.
You've really got to kind of, you got to manage your stuff like real good, because you know, the more you get contact, excuse me, the more you get contact, the higher the, you know, your Marines will get stressed out more and more. You've really got to manage their health and their stress levels and your ammunition, and it'll get to a point where you've got no choice but to pull out.
Are you reading this?
Yeah, looks like the field spotters picked something up. Squad lead, check it out.
And you'll,
Sweep
you know,
and secure.
you'll have to pull out and do another deployment. So we're gonna, you know, we're probably gonna try to do like 2 or 3 deployments a map and try to complete everything and go through the whole thing on 2 or 3 deployments. So we'll this is gonna be a long playthrough, guys, so hopefully you guys are
Roger. Let's see what's
enjoying
inside.
the content. And I really appreciate the support, and I love getting the chance to play through something like this with you guys. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in. What do we got in this room? Nothing? Alright,
Don't get too comfy, okay?
Come on, team! Double time!
This is the place. Stay alert. There's something attached to his head.
Careful! This is what happened to the others on Pioneer. And to that guy in the HQ. Can we get it off him?
On it.
Back off! The tail's constricting! It'll strangle the poor bastard. We could take him back to the Otago? Maybe Booker can...
You are not taking him to medbay. We can't risk the contamination.
God damn it. All right. We can't leave him here like this. Squad lead, put him out of his misery and then get back to the mission.
Affirmative.
The only way to be sure.
Nightmares finally stopped, buddy.
Damn.
Next time, do it quietly. Each shot might draw these creatures' attention.
Yeah, so the more noise and gunfire the aliens hear, the more you're gonna get visited, and
hurry up, you slugs!
it's just gonna get more intense with each encounter. Let's go grab this other guy and get the hell out of here.
Roger.
I'm not gonna spend too much time on this first deployment. This is technically a tutorial, so I mean,
Stay frosty, Marines.
here we go.
Drone spotted. Come on, team! We're spotted!
Let's rock!
Watch out!
Ooh. Missed with that shotgun blast.
Move! Move!
Here we go.
It's a drone!
They got our scent! Look alive!
Also, guys, just like the music going right now, like that's you know, when they're retreating from the hive in the movie, that's always something I've wanted to like be able to play through in a game, and this game delivers that, and I love it so much for it.
We're too late for these poor souls. Killed from the inside. Bad way to go.
Doors welded shut. Someone made the right call.
Reading a personal transmitter on the other side. Could be a live one.
All right, Marines. Get him out.
Bring them down!
I
Nice
really
shot,
love this
guys.
gun.
Cut that door open!
Breaking the weld.
Who's there? Who are you? Are you with the company?
Take it easy, man. We're the USCM Corps. I'm under the orders of Sergeant Harper and in contact with Administrator Hayes from Pioneer Station.
It's Joe McAllen, technician 2nd grade. Please, don't leave me here, please.
Technician? Chief Corrigan could probably use another pair of hands.
No way he's getting in my dropship. How do you know he's not infected? Infested, Hunslet. These things are parasites, not a disease. Marines, you reckon we can trust him?
I mean, you welded that door pretty tight to keep these guys at bay.
Just keep an eye on him, will you?
Squad lead, bring him back to the ARC. But stay alert. I don't want any surprises.
All right. Stay calm, Joe. We're getting you out of here. Stay with us, we'll get you back to our transport.
On it!
Let's see what's inside.
Alright guys, let's get the hell out of
Come
here.
on, team! Double time!
We're gonna go the other way.
Roger.
Quiet. It didn't see us.
Yes.
Spotted! Bring him down! Watch out! You like that, huh? Now that's what I'm talking about. Come on, team! Move! Move! There's something around.
Copy.
Suppressive fire!
Oh, they went around.
Hold on, Marines!
What a miserable place. And they call that a reception. Building better worlds, my ass.
Wayland-Yutani provide the tools. We're not responsible for how they're used and maintained.
Brings back memories. Not many of them good.
How's that?
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. You don't need to know. Alright, so we get some loot for next time.
Right now. Let's
Grab
see what's
this med kit
inside.
real quick.
Come on, team!
Let's get
Double
this guy
time!
out of here, and we'll be on our way.
If you need a ride or more firepower, squad, don't forget I can provide both with the ARC. Just find me a tactical position and I'll join you.
Land support required!
Hang on.
Yeah,
All right,
so
let's go.
like I said before, we can call the ARC to our position, so it's gonna mosey its way on over to us, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. That comes in really handy later on, because the shit gets thick.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
Hey, you passing the bar? Bring me back some of the good stuff.
Thank you. I never thought I'd get out of there alive.
Looks like Corrigan's gonna get that extra pair of hands.
Alright guys, so that went alright.
So, hostile critters or wiped out colony? Hunslet being Hunslet? How'd you find your first day in the Corps?
I don't know. It's a lot to take in.
If it helps, you're doing okay.
Thank you. I'm glad it's over. My nerves are shot.
Oh, it ain't never over. But for now, we got some time.
Good. Gives me a chance to work on the comms. If only we could hear from Director Price on Pharaoh's Spire. We could use her help.
Dr. Becker's been trying the whole time we were deployed. It turns out most long-range transmitters are down. If someone's home at Pharaoh's, they probably can't pick up. Do you think those things can be there too?
Judging by what happened on Pioneer, it's clear that they're spreading extremely fast.
Then you'd better get familiar with the Otago right now. We can't give those creatures the benefit of time.
All right, guys. So that's probably a pretty good spot to leave off. Thanks so much for watching. If you think I deserved it, consider leaving me a like, comment, or subscribe. In the next episode, we'll customize and characterize our roster of Marines that we're gonna continue through the game with and get acquainted with them. Yeah, we'll get deeper into the Dead Hills incident. So stay tuned for that. I'll have that video up shortly. And we'll see you guys in the next video.